Hello and welcome to Leg Up Travel Day 4 on the Appalachian Trail. Well, Day 4 ended up being a down day, a Nero. Only did a mile and a half, and then I went and stayed at a hostel called Above the Clouds Hostel that I'll show you here shortly. But look at this view behind me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The mountains, the beautiful lake, the scenery. The hostel's right across the street. And went to a town called Delenga, had dinner at Spirits, amazing burgers, delicious dessert, walked around town, lots of antique stores there. Nice town, like a historical town for the gold rush of 1829, and just really quaint, nice, casual shopping atmosphere walking around. And so it's a down day, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the Above the Clouds hostel, and I'm going to be on trail tomorrow, and I'm planning on doing about 11 miles to a shelter, and then after that tackling Blood Mountain. And Blood Mountain is a tough mountain to climb, so I'm going to have a 11-mile trek before I tackle it and have a rest, because it's a very strong ascent and a very deep descent, and ends over by Neal's Gap, which is a outfitter, and it's where the trail goes through a building, and it's also famous for where people throw up their hiking shoes or trekking shoes or whatever they have. They're hiking in and they give up. They toss them up in a tree and they call it. So I will be there in a couple days, but right now I am enjoying this hostel, wonderful hostel that's ran by a lady named Bounce. That's her trail name. And it's just really nice. Laundry, shower, everything's included, and breakfast in the morning. And we had a shuttle to town, the whole 9 yards. It's wonderful. She has a cold plunge area in the back where you can sit in some cold spring water. And I'm going to show you all that, and everything on the property is very nice. So today was a kind of a down day, but I just wanted to show you this beautiful scenery here of this lake behind me. And I'm going to show you Above the Clouds hostel right now. So here we are at Above the Clouds hostel, and here's the hostel. The whole house is a hostel, and they're turning that building there into like a coffee shop. They're working on that, and I'll take you out in the back. This place is pretty extensive, so let's take a look in the back. There's Bounce in the corner. So I'll take you to the back before I show you around on the inside. We got a little grapevine here. This is a rental that has some bunk beds in it. You got your own little porch, really neat in there. You can go take a look. I believe it's open. Go take a look in here. Oh, I didn't know you were in here. So, holds 4 people here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you vlogging?
Yes.
The trail?
I am, yes.
How far are you guys going?
So there was somebody in there now, and there wasn't earlier. So I'm going to show you back here. Back here, they have 17 acres. They got a frisbee golf course, or frisbee golf or disc golf. A big old fire pit right here to sit around. They want us to light it and burn it all up. Firewood right there. This is where the shuttle driver lives, and I think Bounce stays in the trailer. And then up here, you have a couple cabins that I'll show you. Here's another spot for the frisbee golf, disc golf, whatever you want to call it. And then over here in this neat little area, there is cold plunge. Now let me show you the cold plunge.
Okay. I'll call you. It'll be early.
And that's Mike, also known as cold plunge. And there it is. Look at that baby. Nice and cold. Say hello, cold plunge.
Hello.
Oh, you're going back in?
I'm going back in.
All right, go. You're a brave man.
Brave soul.
All right, he's going in. He was in earlier, and he made it 16 minutes in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. Still cold.
I believe it's still cold.
Very cold. But there's no mice.
That's right. Did you want the duck? Did you want me to put the duck in there?
Yeah, I gotta have my.
All right, let me get the duck for you. There he is. He's got the duck. Oh. All right, I see. Oh yeah, it's my trail name now is Mousetrap. So there's a story behind it, but I haven't told it yet. Anyway, I'm going to show you some of the cabins they have here too around the corner. So that cold soak is a well that they're using straight from the ground. And it just pours cold water and they made a cold soak. Now here is one of the cabins I'm going to show you. Hopefully nobody's in there. Nope. It's got a little dresser and two beds and a lamp and a little garbage can. That's one. And I'm going to show you the second one. So I got a private room inside. There's one cabin. And the second cabin's right here. I think this one's a little bit bigger. And you can rent these, they're not expensive. This one comes with a grill and a picnic table on the side. A couple of chairs on the front. Yeah. This one has a loft for a third. Has a little couch, a little table, two beds, a dresser, the trash can, two chairs on the porch. And that is it right there. So I will take you down inside the main house and show you around. I'll start from the back door. But tomorrow I am going to start off at Gooch Pass where I ended. And the other guys are going to start off at Wood Pass, which is about 4 miles further. So they're going to skip the 3.5, 4 miles, and I'm going to do it to stay on the trail. And we're going to meet up because they hike a lot slower than me. So I'll probably catch them in no time, and we're going to stay at one of the shelter areas again, and we're going to tackle Blood Mountain together, or around the same time, I should say. So, but this is the back door to the hostel, and just come on in here. This is where Mike and Eric are staying, and you have the washer and dryer and the toilet here and sink here. Nope, maybe not a sink. Nope, just a toilet. Washer and dryer comes with the price. Oh, here's the sink, shower, and toilet all in one right here, right next to it. And a separate sink over here. So when you stay, you get free laundry. And it was cool to be able to do that because I was stinking and my laundry was stinking. Here's some more bunk beds. And then you come around, you got the big AT sign here. And then through here, I'll show you my room. Here's my bathroom. So the toilet's out of service, but the shower is here. I got a nice big shower. And I have the sink, and that's my deodorant there. Yes, I forgot to grab it. Glad I saw it. And here's my private room with a queen bed. And I got a chair with my backpack on it, my clean laundry, and I got a TV and a stereo system and some books and decorations, and above the clouds, charging my devices to the max. I got a closet here also that's pretty big, hang up things. And then I will show you some more. Here's the kitchen or the dining room area for breakfast in the morning with some seating. And over here is the common area with a fireplace.
It's matty and shit. It's fun. A lot of people are good with it, but yeah, I like my setup. But that's heavy. I could knock.
Okay, so here's the front door here, and we are in the mud room. And there's quite a few other hikers that showed up. It was only just me, Mike, and Eric, and then there's another Eric that was already here that we met. And there's the map all the way to Maine. And now there's quite a few hikers here. And back here you have like a store. So you just get what you want here. And you write it on the, it's an honor system, and you write it on the paper. And when you check out, she just adds it to the bill. So they got like sodas and everything and different things like that. You see the chips and toilet paper and stuff. And if you buy anything downtown, you can put it in this black fridge or freezer. And then the two white ones here have things to purchase. Also, they got frozen pizza, bagels, and everything. And well, the ice is free. But over here, they have more frozen pizzas, and they have meals, healthy choice meals. And down here, so you don't have to have a hot soda, you have the cold sodas and the power drinks and some smart water, because there's nothing really close around here. And here's the price list, and you just write it on this paper out there, and she adds it in when you check out. So let me show you the kitchen real quick. And it's really cool, but it's a little noisy, but it's cool.
It's huge, and have
There's
windows to the lake and everything.
Hello,
Hey.
it's Bounce. Eric.
And so that's how I ended up here.
Sink in the kitchen.
All right.
Told my
Glassware.
story.
Yeah.
And he
Stove,
goes, when you do
fridge,
finish the town, he's like, "Well,
microwave,
you come back and work for me."
everything.
And I was like, yes. So that kept.
So yeah, that was a recap of day 4, Nero. I can't call it a 0 because I did 1.5 miles, which wasn't much of anything. But I'm just going to chill out, have some snacks and stuff, and go through my bag, see what I can get rid of to lose some weight, because I'm carrying probably the lightest bag out of all of us, but it's heavy for me. I got about 27 pounds. Plus I'm hiking with like a bunch of Walmart bags on my side, so I look like the homeless hiker. But I'm gonna switch some batteries out, clean the razor, do some things also, and plan on hitting the trail about 9:30 tomorrow. They're gonna drop me off at Gooch's Gap, which is where I ended. And then Mike, who you saw in the cold plunge, and Eric are gonna skip that 3.5 miles and go up to Woods Gap. But we're all gonna meet at the same rest area, campground area. And I'm sure I'll catch up to them because I hike a lot faster. So I'll probably catch up to them way before the campground rest area. But thanks again for following along. I can't express how amazing this is. It's killing me. It is killing me a little bit. But I'm doing it with a smile on my face because the scenery is amazing. And crossing the rivers, and I saw a deer, and I'm meeting wonderful people. So I'm just loving it. So tomorrow we get the breakfast in the morning, which it's at 7:30, and then I'm going to get another shower, and they'll drop me off around. They'll probably take me about 9:15 or 9:20 and drop me off around 9:30, so I can hit the trail. And I expect to get to the campsite probably by 2. because I'll be hiking pretty fast because I got my rest, so and energy and food, and I feel great now. I smell better, and I was smelling bad. Whew. Gag a maggot bad, and but yeah, now I got clean clothes, and I smell better, and I just got a renewed energy with the food and everything. So day 5 starts tomorrow. So stay tuned and follow me along until I get to Fontana Dam.